welcome to Living 757. How
Hey.
are you guys?
What's happening, folks? Thank y'all for tuning in to check us out once again.
So happy
Everybody's
to see
good?
you. How was your week?
Mine was pretty decent.
Decent?
Yeah, I mean,
that sounds like a so-so.
I got through it.
Mine
so,
was interesting.
I mean, I'm here, so mine was decent.
So you made it.
Yours was interesting.
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 Okay,
Why?
how?
Okay,
I know you
so
had a
I got
story
kind of
to
mad at my
tell us.
husband.
Why?
So we were going to get Adrian's haircut, and both of us like have to go so we can kind of man both of the kids.
Okay.
But we were driving separately because Keith had somewhere to go after the haircut appointment, somewhere for work.
Okay.
You know, most normal people would
Normal
think,
people.
okay, my wife and I are both driving separate cars. She has the kids in the car. My wife's following me, right? Well, men in general have the
Whoa.
lack of social awareness
Whoa.
where
Men in
they
general.
just like don't think about things like that. So some 18-wheeler is like broken down in the middle of this intersection, right? And I'm trying to follow Keith. Well, he's like weaving in and out of traffic like he's Ricky Bobby.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do. Right.
no, when someone is following
No,
you.
because you know what happened was he like gets over to the far right and then he swerves over to go straight so that you can go to where they're getting
Yeah.
their haircut, right? He does this in front of a cop.
Oh.
So me,
That's not good.
like I don't know exactly where I'm going. I'm following you. I follow him. Well, the cop tries to yell at him to stop. He doesn't stop. He keeps going. She like almost gets in front of my car. Adrian's like, ooh, mommy's in trouble with the cops.
Yeah, buddy. Well, it's always the
Adrian is
second
learning.
person. It's always the second person
Yeah,
that
well,
gets caught.
they made me turn right, flip a U-turn, then turn another right to go exactly where he had gone straight.
Good job,
Did he
Keith.
get stopped?
No,
Good job, Keith.
no, he didn't get stopped.
So it was a whole adventure.
But
Yeah.
I get to the haircut place, and Adrian is like, Daddy, you got mommy in trouble. And Keith's like mommy wasn't driving, and I was like, it's all your fault.
Good job, Keith. Like, I've been in a position like that where you don't realize in the moment
Yeah.
because somebody's following you. But I've been in a position where I was like you, where I'm like, bruh, don't run that.
No.
Don't run that yellow light. You
there's-
ran a red
Right.
light. I'm
There's
just
like
like,
certain etiquette when somebody's
Yeah.
following you that you just don't do.
But,
so
you
like
get
cutting
distracted.
somebody off in front of the cops, probably not a good idea.
But you get distracted sometimes and you just forget that someone is following you. So it's just normal. But at least it was an adventure
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
kids.
But
See, something
you
that
made
Adrian's
it.
going to remember. You
I
made
did
it.
make it.
Yeah,
It was
cool.
dramatic, but I made it.
Good.
Well, hopefully you guys have a less stressful and dramatic time driving out there to enjoy the many things in the Hampton Roads area. So here is your window to the weekend, sponsored by Thompson Creek Window Company.
That's right, guys. It's a lot of things going on in the 757, especially now that we are approaching the holidays. And of course, this 23rd annual Grand Parade is coming back.
The Grand Illumination?
Yes, the Grand Illumination Parade. You know that always happen before Thanksgiving, the
Yep.
Saturday before Thanksgiving. So this is gonna be in downtown Norfolk. It's amazing. It's gonna be, like I just said, before Thanksgiving. And it's a time to enjoy with family and friends and have a good time. You're gonna see a lot of characters there. You're gonna see, celebrate with the Christmas characters,
I
vintage
saw the
decorations.
gingerbread man
And
out there.
also, Santa itself is gonna close the show, so this is amazing. A lot of people get together. Thousands of people will be out at the streets of downtown Norfolk to enjoy the beauty and the magic of this parade to open the holiday season. Of course, the city needs volunteers, so if this is kind of your event, something that you would love to do, please join them because they need a lot of volunteers and have fun with your family
Have
and
you guys
friends
ever
at
been?
this. Yes, 23rd, the annual Grand Illumination Parade. 28, I'm sorry.
Okay,
and not
so it's the
23rd, 28.
The 28th annual
Yes,
Grand
I think I say
Illumination.
23 twice. Yeah, it's
Oh,
28.
Yeah, the
annual
28th
Grand Illumination
annual
Parade.
Grand Illumination Parade
Yes,
is
that's
going down. And hopefully by the time that happens, like it starts to feel more like winter the way Ashley wants it to feel in this area because there is a what is it called? Fear No Ice event that's happening. That's happening on the
Yeah.
23rd. So that's what you
That's it.
figure at the
I was
23rd,
confused with
right?
yours,
So
see?
yeah. So check this event out, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a very very unique event, and it features a larger-than-life performance of ice sculpting. Okay, if you guys have never seen ice sculpting
I've been there
in
before,
person,
PC, yes.
it is so cool.
It
I mean,
is
then
cool.
you got to dodge all the ice
Does he have a
shavings.
chainsaw?
Yeah, like they take this stuff very seriously, and it is so cool. So guys, get your families out there and go enjoy
Yes,
some ice sculpting.
I went there before, and it's an amazing event that you guys cannot miss. It's very, very good. And actually, another way to celebrate is with the Mayflower Marathon Food Drive. You know, right around the corner of the holidays, the food bank needs our help from the community. And what a better way to do this with the 28th annual Mayflower Marathon Food Drive. You can donate all kinds of food, meals, and money, and all donations benefit the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank, the Southern Virginia, and the Eastern Shore Food Bank. So it's gonna be 5 different locations, Kroger at the Coliseum in Hampton, Lynn Haven Mall, Kroger at the Yorktown, and also Kroger at Suffolk and Moyock. So people can go there and enjoy and also donate because they need donations right now, especially for the holidays.
There you go. There you go. Well, you know, another thing that's very important is laughing before the holidays because you're going to be, don't do that again. Don't you do that. But you know what?
I love
It's
it.
always good. Laughter, fun, and games are right around the
Yes.
corner. Check this out.
Daddy Chuck jumps.
Hey guys, if you didn't know, the 12th season of the Quality Comedy Series, it comes to an end on November the 21st, and this month's Quality Comedy Spotlight is going to shine on a gentleman out of New York City who has used his occupation as part of his stand-up comedy. So I'd like to welcome in to Living 757, joining us, OC, the bus driver. That's his
the
name.
bus driver.
What's happening, my man? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dope.
We love it. We love it to have you with us today. But now, before we start the interview, what that means OC? What it stands for? I want to know that.
OC stands for out of control.
Out of control. So you're
Out of control.
The out of control bus driver. Now, you've been a bus driver in New York City for a long time, and then you've also been a comic for a long time. I understand that you're getting ready to retire, but what was the first bus experience that you had that turned into a comedy bit on stage?
The first day I drove my bus in the Bronx, a crackhead came on the bus with a VCR, trying to sell a VCR in 2004.
Oh, wow.
I said, I've got to do the comedy about this bus.
Oh my goodness.
Anytime somebody found a VCR in 2004, you know they were hanging on to it for a while, right?
I think VCRs are actually worth a bunch of money at this point.
Oh,
in
yeah,
time.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Yeah. Dope. Well, that's good. I mean, like
Yeah, I
comedy
mean,
is full of experiences.
Can
He
you
was trying to
imagine
sell
to
a
be
VCR
one
to
of
get-
his buses and he say out of control? I don't know. I will be scared a little bit. Let me tell you, OC.
That's why y'all got to come see him live. 'cause he'll be out of
Come see me
control.
live in the flesh.
So you are going to be performing at the Quality Comedy Series. What can people expect out of this performance? And do you usually perform without curse words?
Absolutely. And I tell my comedians that I mentor, it is better to do clean than to do dirty. You get more shows doing clean.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So when you do come to Virginia Beach, is this your first time performing in Virginia?
I'm driving my bus down.
You
and
gonna
I'm
drive-
talking from the David bus.
You
You
gonna
hear
drive
me?
the- Hey!
You see that bus out there with a
Are
New
you
York
coming
City
on the
sign
bus?
on it? It's gonna say OC out of control bus. It's gonna be parked outside David bus.
Okay, I need to see this.
Yeah,
For sure
yeah.
I have to
I'm
see
not.
this.
I'm not sure how illegal that's gonna be, my man. But as long as you make it on November the 21st, we cannot wait. That's where people can enjoy the live comedy. They can enjoy good, clean adult comedy, fun, and
Yes.
unlimited game cards at the end. So people get your tickets, enjoy this season ending. If y'all were there for the
Yes.
season kickoff, we had Omar Gooding, right?
Yep.
Now it's time. So thank you so
I
much,
remember.
and
Thank
we'll see you on
I want to
Thursday.
see you arriving in your bus, please.
And
I want to
listen,
see that.
I got one slogan when you hop on my bus.
What's that?
Step behind the white line and let's roll.
Let's roll. All right, let's get it.
Roll.
All right, man. We'll see you. Safe travels, bro.
21st, I look forward to it, man.
See
OC the
that?
bus driver.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It
Out
was
of
so
control.
fun.
Yes. Can you imagine be out of control on his bus?
Yeah, well, it looks like this show may be out of control today, right?
Yep, we've got a quality show for you guys today. We are so excited. We have Karen cooking a green bean casserole
That
from the
is
heart.
right. And for the holidays, you know, special occasions deserve special gifts.
Oh yeah, and of course, Comedy for a Cause is going to be coming up, so stay tuned. But first, we got a crazy situation. Okay, apparently somebody's teaching me how to toe. Was it?
Did you bring your tutu?
Tap toe. Yeah, I have none of that. I got the wrong shoes. So
Yes.
stick around and see what
Ballet.
happens.
Quincy, twinkle
Look at it, I
toes
got the wrong
Pearl.
shoes.
Right back.
This segment is brought to you by Thompson Creek Window Company.
Home sweet Thompson Creek.
One of my favorite things about this time of year is all of the amazing shows that you can only see during the holidays. We just saw some beautiful dancing, and now it is my pleasure to be joined by some more members of the cast of The Nutcracker. Hi, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys because this has been one of my favorite parts of the holidays since I was like this big.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, you can remember like getting all dressed up and going with your parents.
Absolutely.
We always did it.
Yeah.
So it is my pleasure for
Oh,
sure.
Well, thank you.
And now
Yeah.
we're part of it.
Now we're part of
Yes,
it.
I know. I love that.
Good.
Can you tell our viewers what part each of you play in The Nutcracker?
Sure. You want to start?
I'm Drosselmeyer, the guy with the patch on his eye.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Stahlbaum. I am the father of the party.
And I am Mrs. Stahlbaum, Mark's
My
wife.
Welcome, Mr. and Mrs.
Stahlbaum,
you.
thank you.
Now, I understand, Stan, you are a guest artist.
Yes.
What does that mean for any of the viewers who don't know?
The company has the basic companies there, and then for the parts that are bigger and need more professionals to start with,
Okay.
they are asked to come in and do different parts. We have a Sugar Plum Fairy and the Cavalier at the end that are from the Milwaukee Ballet.
Okay.
I've been doing it for 26 years. And then we have other cast members that come back and do Arabian, and then they're doing Snowpod too. So it just ups the value of the show because
Okay.
it has professionals and the school.
Right.
Right. And it brings something special to the community. We don't always get the chance to travel. And so to have professionals coming in from New York, from Milwaukee, it gives the community something that they get to experience. And then also it gives our students something to experience. You're actually learning from the
Right.
professionals. So Virginia Regional Ballet is very unique in that
That's
way.
really cool.
So,
And the little kids, as they grow up, they go, oh, I could be a ballerina. And
Yeah.
they're in a studio. It's good.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed the boat. What is you all's favorite part about being part of the magic of a classic like The Nutcracker?
The magic, actually. The best part of it is when we have the school shows and they have the younger children, and then they just like, their eyes are just like, oh,
Would you
this
like a
is
school-
great.
Would you like school shows for children?
Right.
And after the show, we always go out and make sure they get outside, and then their faces are like just,
Because we're still in costume.
yeah, and they're like, and so somewhere in there, those kids are going to be, when I grow up, I want to do that too, and it's kind of fun. So
Yeah.
look forward to it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That is really cool. I feel like that would be something my son would say. I want to do that.
Genetics.
Yeah.
There's
We'll
a
have them
lot.
come on down.
I Absolutely.
What sets this particular production of the Nutcracker apart from others?
We have a full orchestra. We have over 100 members in the cast itself. It's in the Ferguson, which makes it just that much more Christmas and holiday.
Right.
And it's just, there's no dead stage.
And a lot of the students have been there a long time. So it's like every year we come back, it's like, oh my gosh, you're grown up. And we
Right.
watch them grow up. So it's kind of a really cool thing with the families.
Yeah.
Now, quickly, where can people find more information? Where can they get
Adriana.
tickets?
So they can go to the Ferguson Center website, or also you can go to dancevrb.com and find out information for the Nutcracker right there.
Well, thank you all so much for joining
Thank you for
me.
having
And
us.
you know, this show's all about entertainment. I think we're about to see Quincy attempt to learn some steps, so this should be funny.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So y'all do this to me all the time, but first of all, I have to say that was a great piece that you did to kick the segment off. Now, I have to ask you, how strong does your toes have to be?
Very strong. You have to have years of practice.
Years of practice. Well, I clearly don't have that many years left here. I'm gonna let you hold that.
All right.
So, well, now, how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for 11 years.
11. Okay.
11.
Oh, so you're very, very professional at this. Okay. Okay. Great. So show me something that I can learn
All right,
really
we're
quick.
gonna teach you something. It's a little bit trickier, but I think it'll be fun to learn.
I'm already
All
gonna
right.
lose. I cannot make my feet look like that. Okay. This is about as good
This
as I
is
can
called a pirouette.
get. Okay.
And you're gonna lift one foot up.
Uh-huh.
And you're gonna turn around yourself.
Okay. So, okay. You ready? Okay. I'm done. Okay. Okay.
Tap, tap. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it. Hold
Nice.
up. Hold up. Can you show me how to do it? I can. Okay. Wow. So you got to have special shoes to do that.
Yes.
Continue to keep dancing. Folks, clearly I am not as seasoned as Alice is, right? But our good friend Karen from The Heart is good with seasonings, and she's back in the kitchen with a tasty side dish for Thanksgiving on this episode of Cooking from the Heart.
Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm super excited because it's holiday season, but instead of focusing on the main dish, today we're gonna work on a side dish. So let's get started. We are going to do a deconstructed version of the green bean casserole. Now we all have had that casserole, we loved it. It's got the mushroom sauce, the onions, you put it in the oven. But I got a little older, I thought, I kinda gotta make these a little bit more mature. So we have got some beautiful green beans, and these are the French haricots verts, which are basically like a regular green bean, just a little bit longer, a little bit skinnier. And they come pre-washed, pre-trimmed. Save yourself the time, there is no shame in that. So got them in a big bowl. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil over them. Now this is about maybe 2 tablespoons, not too much. You just wanna coat them because we're actually gonna roast these. And the cool thing about this green bean casserole is it's not really a casserole, it's kind of deconstructed. It's gonna be layered and really pretty and so delicious. So I've got a little bit of salt I'm gonna add on top of that. Now I've got my oven preheated at 350, and once these are all nice and coated, I'm gonna put them on a baking sheet and I'm gonna pop them into the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. All right, those are nice and coated. Now I've got my cookie sheet, and you can tell it's been well loved. It is clean, it's highly seasoned. I'm just gonna lay these out on there. You wanna kind of put them in one layer as much as possible. You don't wanna pile them up too much. That way they will all cook evenly. And this is 1 pound of green beans. It doesn't have to be these haricots verts. It can be just any kind of green beans will work. I would not use frozen or canned though, because those are already somewhat processed and it's gonna change the texture of those green beans. All right, let's lay these out. I'm gonna spread them out a little bit. I mean, if they overlap a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It's just better to do them in a single layer as much as possible. All right, I think we're good. We're gonna pop those in the oven now for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the mushroom sauce. It's more of a rich, creamy mushroom sauce as opposed to the soup that gets mixed in. And it's gonna be thick and it's gonna layer right on top of those beautiful roasted beans. So we are going to start with mincing some garlic. And I got my knife here. Garlic is such a pain to peel, but let me give you the trick. You can get your aggressions out if you've had a stressful day. Ooh, look at that, and it breaks it up and it makes it much, much easier to peel. All right, let's just give this a little mince. I think I'm gonna use about that much. Okay, I'm gonna slide that over there for a moment. And then we're going to get to work on our mushrooms. Let me just clear that off.
There we go. And you can use any kind of mushrooms you want. The white button mushrooms are fine. I have some really beautiful cremini mushrooms that I found at the store. Now I've got about 12 to 14 ounces. It doesn't have to be exact. This is not like baking, so it's not that super science, but about 12 to 14 ounces. And look at how beautiful they are. I've already washed them. I've already trimmed them, so now I'm just gonna chop them up. Okay. And I like to make sure when I'm cutting these, you wanna make a nice flat side to put down just for safety. Otherwise it can wobble and you can really kind of hurt yourself. Also make sure you have a very sharp knife, because surprisingly, a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm down to my last mushroom, but before I chop that one up, I wanna get my heat going. So I've got a nice big pot here, and let me turn the stove on. We're gonna start it on about a medium high. I don't know if you can see that. I love cooking with gas because it's like instant. You want it hot, you want it low, you can just get it right there right away. So I've got my pot there. I'm gonna add a little bit of fat to that. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It will definitely make a difference. And we're gonna let those melt down for a minute before I add my mushrooms. All right, there are a lot. Oh yeah, I love that sizzle. And these mushrooms are so beautiful. Let's stir these around. While they cook, they're gonna release a lot of liquid. So you're gonna cook them for a little bit because we do want some of that liquid just to go ahead and evaporate. I'm gonna lower that heat. And the great thing again about the gas is you can see right here's a perfect situation. You start out with a high, you need it with low, it automatically goes to that low. So I don't have to change burners or move the pan or anything or worry about burning anything. Now, as it's on low, that's when you're gonna see that liquid release from the mushrooms. So we're just gonna cook it for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes and try to get some of that out before we continue. So most of that liquid is evaporated. Now I'm gonna add my garlic and give that a little stir. Oh boy, it smells so good already. So now we're gonna continue to add our ingredients, and we're gonna do basically like a roux. We're gonna add a little bit of flour to that. And the nice thing also about the way we're doing this is that it's gonna coat the mushrooms. It's gonna cook that raw kind of flour flavor off a little bit. But since it's getting all spread amongst the mushrooms, you're not gonna have any lumps when you put your liquid in. So the first thing I'm gonna add is a 1/2 cup of chicken stock. Just gonna pour that right in there. And I'm gonna turn up the heat instantly, just like that, because that heat is gonna combine with the liquid and the flour to thicken up the sauce. Okay, so now I have 1/2 cup of half and half. If you wanna get really decadent, you could just use heavy cream, but I'm gonna be eating a lot at this dinner, so I'm trying to be healthy where I can. Now for the grown-up part. I've got about a 1/4 cup of sherry here. I'm gonna pour that right in there. And I wanna pour that in while it's still cooking because if it boils, it's gonna cook the alcohol off. So you're gonna get all of the flavor, but none of the alcohol. So it's very kid-friendly. So you can see it's starting to thicken when you move the spoon or the spatula through it, and you can see the bottom of the dish. If it was all just liquid, you would not see the bottom, but look at that. So it's starting to thicken up nicely. And now I'm gonna turn it off because as it cools, the sauce is gonna get thick and rich, and it's gonna be so delicious. My green beans are done, so while this cools, I'm gonna pull those out of the oven and put them on a plate. Okay, so look at how beautiful those look. You can see a little bit of the char from the broiling, and that's gonna bring the sweetness up to the top of those vegetables. It's gonna tiny bit of crunch, but they're gonna be nice and soft and tender on the inside. Now I'm gonna take this little ladle, and I'm gonna put some of this sauce on top. All right, I think that is probably enough. And to top it, we have our fried onions. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this is. Now tell me this is not a green bean casserole you would be so proud to show off for the holiday season. All right, guys, I am gonna sink my teeth into this, but I will see you next time.
Oh my God, Karen, those green beans looks amazing, perfect for Thanksgiving dinner. But what if I don't want to cook? Don't worry, help is on the way right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
This segment is brought to you by Virginia Natural Gas.
Guys, welcome back to Living 757. I got a question for you. Are you looking to minimize the stress of cooking this holiday season? Well, guess what? Mango Mango can help you out because they can be your holiday hero with their extensive menu providing some tasty, tasty Thanksgiving meals for you. So all you got to do is just serve it up. Let's welcome back to Living 757, owner of Mango Mango, Lakeisha, and also her executive chef, Chef Jam.
Thank
And there's a
you.
reason why it's Chef Jam, right? Because you gets down, don't you?
Yes, he jams for
All right.
sure.
Well, Lakeisha, I got to start off. Can you tell us, like, what are the 3 things that goes into the menus, I guess, for the creation of the food that you guys have?
Yes, so we are a French Creole and Neo Soul bistro.
Gotcha.
So we infuse those flavors in everything that we do at Mango Mango.
Oh, wow. So now what is the theme this holiday season?
So the theme is traditional,
Okay.
but we also have Thanksgiving with a little twist.
Okay, so you got to explain that.
Yes.
Okay.
So traditional, of course, we love our turkey and our dressing or turkey and stuffing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the difference between dressing and stuffing is because the stuffing is stuffed inside of the turkey.
Oh, as you can
Yes.
see right here, it's
Yes.
stuffed
So
inside of
that's
it.
a part of our catering menu. Then we also have mac and cheese, of course, which
Yeah.
is the favorite of Thanksgiving.
Of course.
And we have a carrot souffle and collard greens. And if you want Thanksgiving with a twist.
With a twist.
With a twist.
Okay.
We have our seafood lasagna, which is on special at Mango Mango this week as
So
well.
they got lasagna. So you know what? I don't know about my in-laws. They have never done lasagna. They may kick me out the family if I bring.
Well, it's always fun to have something different and
Yeah.
surprise your guests. So that's why we did, a little twist on Thanksgiving
Okay,
as well.
perfect. Well, I see the twist. So, Chef Jam, I'm coming to you. So, you are responsible for making sure that people enjoy what they're tasting, right? I see that we got a spread here. Tell us what all of this is going to be.
Oh, so this is our mise en place for our stuffed turkey breast.
Okay. Okay.
This is a deboned turkey breast. We debone. As you see, we have our mise en place. So
Okay.
here we have the Holy Trinity. We have celery, green peppers, onions. Few favorite seasons I like to use during the holiday, which is sage. One of our seasons we use at the restaurant, we get from Louisiana, shipped from Louisiana.
Direct from Louisiana.
It's our
People,
Creole
we
season.
need to wear our beads. We talking Louisiana around here.
We're legit.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So you got the meat, and I see that you got a something that looks very
It's a
dangerous.
mallet. It's a mallet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is to do what with?
It's to tenderize our turkey breast.
You know what? I
yes.
got some stress. Can I do it?
Yes, you
Yeah, go at it.
Yes, sir.
Go at it.
And you a Chef Jam, so you surely jam with it.
I'm
Okay.
jamming.
All right. All right.
I'm
So
jamming.
we got to move quick. I see some strings here. So what are these
Yes.
strings for?
So this is not just strings. This is butcher's twine.
Okay.
You want to use this to have your turkey breast to stay within a loin. You know, you want
Okay.
a loin to have it nice and presentable for your guests during Christmas or any holiday gathering you
Okay.
might be having.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. So now let's talk about what the finished product of the stuffing will look like after you mix all this stuff in the bread together.
So after Chef Jam mixes everything,
Uh-huh.
the cornbread, the toast, all of those dry ingredients as well as the fresh, and he puts them together, then he stuffs the turkey, and this is the finished product.
Oh, okay. So we
Yes.
got the finished product
Yes.
of the stuffing.
Yes.
And then this is the finished product
And
of
then
the turkey.
voila.
Voila!
Yes.
You see the stuffing on the
That's right.
inside, and if you look close, you can see that what you call butcher's twine.
Yes.
Yeah, so that separates it and gets it. Oh, look at that! That
That's
looks
right.
like a meal that's ready for people to be feasting on, and for people to be obviously be thankful for this Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
make sure that you guys trust Mango Mango for your Thanksgiving holiday needs, and you take the stress out of your kitchen.
That's right.
Put it in their
Good work.
kitchen.
That's
They are clearly ready to
Give
do
it to me.
Yes.
All right. Well, we already had your information up there on the screen, and thank you so much.
Thank you,
and
Glenn.
like right now, I am completely ready to eat. So much so, I just know that there's another segment, and I can't remember it. Can I just start eating?
That's right, Quincy. You cannot remember, but we're gonna help you. Do you love flowers, Ashley? Duh. I do. Look at these. Well, our next guest, she knows exactly about these because she creates with care and love the most beautiful bouquet. Now, to learn more about the business, Flores de Malina, let's welcome Malina, the owner of the business. How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're so excited to have you with us today because you are doing great designers, and this is amazing. Now, let's talk a little bit about your business. Can you share with us?
Yes, I make
bouquets, hand-tied ones. I also do vases and homecoming dance corsages and such. But yeah, I've been doing it for a year.
Okay.
So not too long, but
Yeah, this is beautiful, Ashley.
And you have to tell me, how did you get into this? Like, how did you learn? Because I feel like it's such an art that it's something that can't really be taught.
I honestly, it was more of like a self-taught thing. I just kind of went with it. I was like, I want to find a way to just be creative and make something that's from the heart rather
Right.
than something that looks like
Yes.
everything else.
And
you
we can
clearly
see
have
that.
an
Look
eye
at
for
these.
it because, wow.
We have also some pictures that you have on your website. Like you create unique designs for different occasions. Now we're seeing right now the pictures, but this is have like a unique details. Actually, see the tiara, the things. So what
Yes.
kind of parties do you like provide? Like any occasions?
Any occasion. I think the biggest is going to be this year, like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day coming up.
Okay.
But literally birthday is anything you can think of.
Okay.
I love that. So
Can you show us
Yes.
how to do something awesome? And also, while you're at it, tell us how you color these flowers
Yes.
because the glitter and the colors are just like,
oh my God, they're so pretty.
They're definitely. It's like a flower spray paint almost is what you would, I guess you would call it that. And then they're hand dipped in glitter. So I can teach you a little technique to kind of like arrange them if you were going to do like a bouquet at home.
Yes. So now
so
I
you
can do a
just
bouquet
take a
for my
couple of
house.
those.
Okay.
I love the details and actually the 3 different colors that the flower ends up. You see the colors? This is
I'm
so
about
pretty.
to give away how old my kids are. These flowers make me think of Elsa from Frozen.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
big Elsa vibes.
Let
Big
it go,
Elsa vibes.
let it go.
So while you teach us how to do it, like how do people get the orders? Do you have a place? Is it
I have
through
a
online?
website. Yeah,
Okay.
I have a website. It's Flowers de Molina at www.com.
Yes. Okay.
And then I have an Instagram, which is also the same.
Flowers de Melina.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, you learned that.
Show us how you work. Yeah.
Okay, so you would take the first one. You're going to do it 1, and then it's kind of like a triangle. So 2, and then we're going to stack 3 on top of that.
Okay.
And then you would just keep going.
Okay.
With,
so you're gonna do 3,
yes,
3.
it's
I
1,
see.
2, 3, 4. It's kind of just like a pyramid, and then it turns into that big heart shape. Is
I love that.
kind of how you do it.
Oh, now I see the shape is coming like this.
Yep. And
So-
that's how we get to the
So
big
how
heart.
do you do this by yourself? Because I'm over here like,
Doesn't look like she needs help. Like
Definitely
Wishing
some
I was
tape.
an octopus
With
right
some
now.
tape. With some tape.
Well, now that we're talking about the
Okay.
tape, I want to show these beautiful details right here. Everything is customized. It's very pretty. Look at the hearts, Ashley, right here. Now, Malina, if I place an order online, how long it can take? It's pretty fast. How that works?
Usually I can do it within 24 hours, but
Okay.
I have to have 24-hour notice, especially if it's like custom colored or glitter. But 24 hours is like,
Yes, so if you guys want to
Sometimes
place
sooner.
Sometimes sooner. I love that. So we said, Hola, where can people reach out to you? I love what you're doing, Malina.
thank you, thank you. You can reach out to me at www.floresdemelina.com.
Yes.
Or on social media at Flores de Molina.
Yes,
my
especially now
handle.
that it comes the holidays. If you want to place your order, you have to do it 24 hours before. But thank you so much for being with us at Living
you for
757.
having me.
This is so pretty. Can I keep it? Can I take it with me home?
I know, I'm like, squirrel, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, this is so pretty. I love it.
Melina, thank you so much. You guys, we had to take a break and smell the roses, but when we come back, this girl's getting her aura red, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Living 757. You all know I love taking pictures, but have you ever wondered that you can photograph your own energy? Yes. your aura that surrounds your body. Well, at Aura Theory, you can do just that. To learn more about this amazing technique, let's welcome to the show, Sarah Hush. How are you, Sarah?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited because I have so many questions for you. But first, for those that don't know about the aura and the energy that surrounds our bodies, what is aura?
The aura is the vibratory essence that surrounds your physical body. The aura itself holds essences of your personality traits, your preferences in life, and then to go deeper, it holds some of the karma and what's called the Akashic records, where your soul has been. But what we see with the camera is here and now, so snapshot in time.
I love that, and I never thought that it was such a thing. Like you can photograph actually your own energy, your aura. I love the way you say it.
Yeah.
But when you become a photographer for this kind of technique?
I started working in the aura arts in 2017 when I was living in Austin, Texas. I learned from a woman that has been doing it for quite a while, and that's where my journey started.
Wow, this is amazing. Well, now, earlier today, you photographed my energy, my aura, and I'm so excited, just waiting for the results. I know you have a picture. We're going to show the audience. We're going to share with the audience. Actually, this is my photograph of my energy. I believe that everybody's have the whole picture in the screen. Can you just walk me through?
Yeah. So when we look at your aura photo using the AuraCam technology, what happens is I will interpret all the colors for you, talk to you about what they mean, how you can work with them best.
Okay.
And then I always send you home with some take-home
I
study
love
material.
that.
Yeah.
So what is the colors that we see right now in my picture?
Yes, so you are dominantly orange. So you've got a whole bunch of orange in your field. You've got some tan, which is a fringe color. This is gold. You do have gold here on the throat energy center. You've got some hot pink, some purple, and then some blue and indigo up at the top. So you're multidimensional. You've got a whole bunch of
love that.
colors.
Multidimensional. So I noticed that bright here on my chest. So what is that again? Because I just missed that one.
Yes, so on your throat you have gold. And so in some lineages, this would be called the throat chakra. It is also the throat energy center. But to have gold here, to have this area illuminated in gold, gold is about your own personal power and sharing wisdom. So I know that all day long you've been talking to people and sharing wisdom. So it makes a lot of sense that your throat is illuminated in that power gold energy.
Oh my God, I love that. I would never have thought that about, guys, I have gold here.
Yeah.
I can share it with all of you. Now, what important are the colors when you read the pictures?
So when we look at your photo, you're dominantly orange. So the most important thing for you to know is that creativity is going to fuel you. And a lot of times with orange people, it's tactile creativity.
Oh, wow.
So drawing, painting, even cooking or gardening, working with your hands to make beautiful things. The most important thing for people that are dominantly orange is actually body connectivity. So orange is the color of the sacral, which is chakra 2, and it's a lot about being connected to your physicality and letting your body tell you what's going on in life.
I love that, Sarah. Well, we can talk all day long about this. Now, what is your practice? Like, how can people reach out to you? They can contact you.
I have a studio on 33rd Street at the ocean front in Virginia Beach, and I have a website, auratheory.com, and I'm on all social channels at aura.theory. Booking is always done through my website. It's all appointment only, and you can reach out to me through email or DMs.
I love that. Well, really quick, do you have any story from any clients that you just photographed that they were like having an amazing experience?
Yes, I also do color meditation. So we'll do some before and after sometimes where we will do a before and then I'll lead a color meditation, or there'll be a sound bath or a yoga class, and then we'll do afters, and those are people's favorite to see how they are powerful beings and can shift their own energy.
Well, I love that. Thank you so much, Sarah, for being with us today. Thank you. Like, I love my picture. I'm going to keep it with me now. I know my aura is a superpower. Now, I know Quincy is with a super guest.
You know what? Ashley, I feel a sense of comedy aura. Like, do you feel it?
I mean, your face is kind of funny looking.
Touche. Touche. You did it to me again, and that's comedy. But luckily for us, I got two of my local comedy peers that's joining us to talk about a fun comedy show benefit that is happening this week. So I'd like to welcome to the show Bob Featherer as well as Rob Reibel. I almost forgot your name for a second, Rob.
I almost forgot my name.
Man, it's been a while since I've seen you and since I've seen you, Bob. Now, you guys got a big comedy show that's coming up and you're the host of it, and it's to benefit MS, which is multiple
Correct.
sclerosis, correct?
Yep.
Got you. So you live with the disease itself. So
It lives with me.
Oh, it lives with you. Got you. How long have you had it officially?
Officially, at the end of this month, on the 29th, it'll be 20 years.
20 years.
That's why we're doing this show.
Wow. So a 20-year anniversary of you finding out that you had it.
Yeah, I had symptoms way before that I ignored, of course, because I'm a man. But
You ignored because you're a man. Okay. Well.
but yeah, so it's officially 20 years.
Officially 20 years, and it's not just you, right?
No, my youngest brother also has MS. He's had it for a year longer than I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what? And the fact that you're able to perform and do all this stuff, like, does it affect you in some ways?
Well, stand-up comedy. It's hard to stand up sometimes with this thing. So
Yeah.
do the best that I can.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're doing it, man. We're excited about the show.
Definitely. And Rob, you're one of Bob's longtime friends. So how does it feel for you to be able to be a part of his journey and a part of this charity event to support the cause?
It's great to be here to support him. Known him for 30 years at least. You know, we're like brothers. It's comedy is a thing that with comics, you need a fundraiser. We're there to do it.
I love
And
that.
as soon as he contacted me, I said, yeah, sure, put me on.
Well, you asked for money originally. Don't forget that.
Right. You know what? So Rob
yeah.
is being fake right now because prior to, he said, I don't like him. That's exactly what you said.
Well,
and when
wait a
the
minute.
TV cameras came on, all
Are
of a
we
sudden,
taping this now?
Yes!
Oh,
It was rehearsal.
I don't have to lie anymore. You know what? That's why y'all are good friends, right? Because your real friends could be like, you know what? I just made that up just for the camera.
Right.
Like,
Sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You could care less. Now, really quick, tell the folks where this event is going to be and how they can get tickets.
It's going to be at Kazi's Comedy Club in Newport News.
Which is Virginia's longest running
Yes, sir.
comedy club.
Yeah.
And,
It's also my hometown.
oh, nice. Okay.
just celebrated 33 years.
33 years in like running the comedy club. Okay.
Tickets are at Kazis.com.
Okay.
Come on out, raise some money for the MS Society, National MS Society.
Okay, and that's who a lot of your proceeds get donated to?
Most all of them are.
Okay.
It's going to West Virginia and Virginia chapter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. You know what? Since you guys are on the set, this has the old school feel. All of us kind of came up in the same club back in the day called the Thoroughgood Inn Comedy Club, right? And we used to play a fun game on improv night called Mr. Know-It-All. So if y'all don't know what that is, it's essentially we're each individual people, but we're going to come together and be one person who knows the answer to everything. Ashley, you have some questions for us, and so we are going to be Mr. Know-It-All. You start first. Okay.
I just want to say off the bat that you not letting me be funny is getting really old. No, I'm kidding. Okay, why do people pat their heads and rub their bellies before bedtime?
Because
They,
Understand,
they're,
limitations,
but
they,
aren't,
available
for,
sleep,
with
someone.
else.
Boy, we drew that one out long.
Oh, yeah,
didn't we?
yeah, cool.
that-
All
That
right,
was
yeah.
a run-on
Hey,
set.
that's a good answer.
But we're
That's a
gonna,
good answer.
yes, we're gonna try another one. This
All right.
one is about fruit. Are apples healthier than bananas?
No.
Period.
Well,
No.
Okay, all right.
really? No.
We ate up too much time on the
Okay.
first one.
Last one. What does the world need more of?
Love,
And
Social.
happiness,
because
We,
like,
everything.
that's,
not,
Dumb.
and,
stupid.
you know what? That's a good answer from Mr. Know-It-All. I appreciate
No,
it.
it's
I was
not.
testing you. I was testing you to see if you had it. Guys, thank you guys for being a part of the show. Of course, I'm going to perform as well. Thank
you're
you
on the
for
show as
inviting me
well.
to perform. Again, it's at Kazi's on the 24th of November. You guys get your tickets right now, and we will see you guys there. Hey, we got to go to commercial break because we got a live performance that's happening. Let's make some noise for Donnie Kitts. Live up next. Stay right there.
This Hampton Roads One to Watch is brought to you by Hampton Roads Transit. It's time for our Hampton Roads One to Watch, and we now go to Virginia Beach's Salem High School and find Jalen Gilchrist, an offensive tackle. It's time to give those blockers and linemen some love, and this guy, Jalen Gilchrist, was chosen an Under Armour All-American. He put forth quite a junior season for the Sun Devils, who reached the regional semifinals for the second straight year. A 6'5", 295-pound lineman, Gilchrist had 44 pancake blocks and did not surrender a single sack. To no surprise, he earned first-team All-State and All-Region 5A recognition for his outstanding play. More than 30 schools came calling for Gilchrist's services, but the Virginia Beach native and four-star prospect ultimately chose Maryland over finalists from the SEC and Georgia and South Carolina. Our Hampton Roads One to Watch, Salem High School's Jalen Gilchrist.
This Hampton Roads One to Watch is brought to you by Hampton Roads Transit.
Welcome back to Living 757. I'm so excited, guys. What a great show today.
Yeah, you know, I like how you let us know
Let
it was
us
a
know.
great show today. Like, she
I was
is
like, I'm going with,
serious.
you're singing the Just because, you know, we have so much today, and we miss the tutu for you so you can dance.
No, I was not putting on the tutu.
I told you
to
I want to
dance.
see you in a tutu.
Because I had to work on my feet.
What about toe shoes?
My feet are horrible.
Toe shoes?
Yes, like, and, you know, and I didn't even understand. This was my first time seeing a ballerina's shoes up close. Now it makes sense. It's a flat little
It is
piece.
flat. Like
I always thought
like
they
your
were,
flat feet. Same.
Well, but yes, it's not the same. It's two different things. But yeah, I'm looking how flat. I'm like, that's how you do the tippy toe thing.
You know
I'm
how
sure that you can
have
do
crazy
this.
feet?
Yes.
If you ever see a ballerina's feet,
right,
you can tell they put the work in.
Really? All right. Well, it looks like I'm a ballerina.
I think
See how bad my feet are.
We're gonna take his shoes off one day, and you guys gonna see what I'm talking
Oh, they've
about.
seen it. It was like years ago. Yeah, y'all remember
Yeah,
y'all embarrassed
I know.
me and
I
you
know.
showed my feet.
I think that's somewhere on Living 757's Instagram, and it shows your feet, and then
Delete
it
it.
shows my
It's
face,
not
and my
deleted.
jaw was
Delete it.
probably on the floor.
It's not deleted.
I know that there's something else that's happening in the area. I actually had a note for it, and
What else?
It was oh my gosh, I cannot remember it.
It's escaping
I never should have
your
brought it
brain.
up. I had it in my head. You know, like this is how you know you're getting old. When you have a thought, and in the middle of about to be in that thought, you forget what that thought was.
Well,
My age is creeping up on me.
welcome
know-
to the fifth floor, Quincy.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll remember it next week though.
It's okay, Quincy.
Okay.
We'll bring it to you, and we'll bring you the tutu, and it'll probably come back to you while you're wearing it.
Okay. All right. Well,
Tutus
you know
make
what?
you look smarter.
I hope you guys,
Yes.
if you do miss this, if you did miss a little bit of this episode and some other things, you can always follow us on our social medias. Please, it's right there on the
Yes.
screen.
Instagram, Facebook, under Living 757.
That's right. You can also catch all of our segments on Your View Virginia's YouTube. And if you have any ideas for a segment, you can send them to that email that's across the bottom of your screen, share@living757.com.
Please share.
That is
and we'll
right.
get
And if
you
you
on.
want to have one of the recipes from Cooking from the Heart, you also can go find them on yourview.com.
And a green bean casserole.
Ooh, they were delicious. They
I
look
need
amazing.
it.
You need it. I'm
Ooh,
hungry
Thanksgiving
now.
is going to be so good this year. I'm just
Yes,
putting that
I
out
know.
there.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Well, before we say goodbye, we're going to leave you with the amazing voice of Donny Kidd and Strangers. We see you next week, guys. Mwah.
Yeah. When I woke up this morning, I didn't see your keys on the dresser. I didn't think you would leave this early. And what happened to breakfast? And I hope you're still not sad about what I said. 'Cause I found some teardrops on your side of the bed. And don't listen to what they say, 'cause change is on the way. So baby, don't be mad about a thing, because I thought stuff like that was just a thing. If you wanna move forward, let's go arrange it. Forget about each other like we some strangers. So baby, don't be sad about a ring, 'cause I thought stuff like like that was just a thing. If you wanna move forward, let's go arrange it. Forget about each other like we some strangers. How we in the same room, but we texting. Our pride is so high, we touching heaven. And messing up a good thing, just count your blessings. Instead of clocking on my phone for messages. The lust in my heart is so far gone. If you upset about something, darling, come and talk to me. Don't hold any grudges. Baby girl, be patient with me. So baby, don't be mad about a thing. Cause I thought stuff like that was just a thing. If you wanna move forward, let's go forward. Forget about each other like we some strangers. So baby, don't be sad about a thing. Cause I thought stuff like that was just a thing. If you wanna move forward, let's go forward. Forget about each other like we some strangers. You don't wanna listen to what I'm telling you. Life, 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 tossing and turning, dreams all about you. You don't wanna listen to what I'm telling you. No, 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 tossing and turning, dreams all about you. Why you don't know? Why you don't, why you don't? 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 You don't wanna listen to what I'm telling you. No, no, no. Tossing and turning, dreams all about you. Why you don't, why you don't?